welcome to TBI League Season 4, RForceC versus the Marlboro Men. I'm here today with Maribel.
Maryberry. That's okay.
Or Maryberry,
But
sorry.
yeah, no problem. All right, but we are going to be starting very soon. I believe first map's Fortress. Which team picked it? If you can let me know.
RForceC did.
Okay. So you got Fortress, and the second map will be.
Second map will be Border. We're waiting on confirmation from one of the teams right now, but we should be getting in
Okay. These are actually
shortly.
both interesting maps. I'm really excited to see Fortress actually in a competitive game because, to be completely honest, I haven't seen it really fought over. I've only seen it in ranked a little bit right now.
Yeah, Fortress, I'm still getting familiar with the new callouts. It's been a while since Fortress has been in the pool.
Yep. Okay.
I think it's been a few years since it was in the ranked pool. I think it was in like
Yeah.
2021, 2022 it got taken out.
Yeah. And we only now get it back after the rework too. What is your opinion currently on the rework? Does it make it better?
I like it a lot. I've always liked Fortress as a map idea, but I think now it's more well balanced around competitive play.
Yeah.
So I think it's
Yeah,
going to
I
be much
definitely
more balanced.
I think I have to agree. It's basically been a map that you knew we just needed a little bit of something to make it great because I do like the layout. It's a very interesting place to move around in. Um and yeah, now we get to enjoy it in ranked again. Though how many is it still banned pretty often?
Um, in terms of ranked play,
Yeah.
I have not seen it banned, I don't think, but I have only played about 20 games. So for me, in the lower ranks, it has been quite often played. Okay, they
All
are
right.
now ready, so we are going to be starting up.
Let's get rolling. It'll be super exciting.
Yes, let's move over to the game.
And we can yeah. All right. Any predictions on the bands that we're gonna see? What's the popular? Is it just the defaults? Do we get a zombie mirror or is there something else?
I think on the attack we could see any range of bands. I think that I've seen Thatcher bands, Shield bands. On defense, I think it'll probably be a little more varied than just the Mira ban. I think we'll see probably an electricity ban maybe come out. Nope, never mind.
It's just the Mira. Everybody hates the Mira. To be fair, again, she is an incredibly powerful op, but
Yeah,
just the
well,
classic ban.
I think what
Yeah,
makes her more powerful is the electricity ops because the electricity ops counter Ash being able to use her ability. So I think if you just ban the electricity ops and bring out the Ash, it makes Mira a lot easier to deal with.
that
But
is a
instead,
good
they're going to
point.
choose to
Yeah.
go with the Clash.
All right. Definitely a little bit of shield hate going on. We get the Ying on the attack ban. So probably not going to see any sort of crazy Blitz rush plants, especially with both Blitz and Ying out of the game.
Yeah, that's going to make Warden not as likely to be picked. So we still could see a Glaz or something else come out if they see the Wardens not being picked, but it's much less likely.
Yeah. Right now, looks like a relatively standard lineup. I saw two operators or two defensive op or sorry, hard breaches, but they're immediately getting swapped off. Actually, everyone was running. There was three hard breaches, but now we're back to just Reaper with Thermite and then Thatcher for Psycho. Also, do correct me if I get anyone's name wrong, since I'm not familiar with all of the players here.
Yeah, I believe it was said that the Dokubi is oh, I've already forgotten his name, but he's playing on an alt account.
Gotcha. Alright, I see Silence also mentions Fortress currently cannot be banned in ranked. Okay, so the rework was this season. I am definitely just a tiny bit out of the loop since I haven't actually played the game myself that much. I've been keeping up a little bit with the side content, or with just the updates.
Yeah,
But the meta might be a little bit rough. We'll have to see.
Yeah, Dilly immediately bringing out that Blackbeard on his
Probably not
side.
going to see any sort of crazy blitz rush plans,
Do not
especially
want
with.
the audio doubling up. Oops.
Uh-oh.
I accidentally opened the Twitch stream full audio.
It's okay. It is what it is. And I believe Austin is the one playing on their ult. I just checked the notes.
Yes, yes, awesome.
Ooh, wall immediately opened up. It's gonna give us some angles here.
Yeah, Cougar gonna get hit by that Nomad immediately as well. Choose to run away. Gives up a lot of map space to the attack.
Bappo's still holding the angle though. Doesn't want to. It doesn't matter though. A Nick right in there and it takes him out.
Yeah, we do see Cougar on the flank.
Patiently waiting on these stairs. Don't think the Thermite is aware at all. Reaper's already just walking in pretty deep.
Yeah.
Dilly gets taken out in the meanwhile by Dropout. Dropout getting a second. And Skep downed as well.
They do not hear the Dokkaebi call at all, and Cougar able to get the 2-piece, the 3-piece on the flank.
Beautiful. The perfect flank.
Yeah, great view there of the flank. Able to see them pick them off one by one. Just able to isolate those kills. They were all playing together, but not any drones behind them.
Alright, and we are going to be in dormitory games for round 2. See, not a little bit of op changes, it looks like. I think, actually, no, we're staying on the Mozzie and Solus. We were gonna change, but then we swapped back onto the Mozzie. I think Malusi's new, and I think, yeah, we got Malusi and Smoke as changes. And Bappo, I think, changed as well. I think Bappo was playing the Izami before. Alright, so I got a little bit of a change here for the setup.
Just sent me my $20. They're continuing the smack talk from before the start of the match.
Uh-oh. Alright. But it looks like we are playing at least a bit more extended here on this game site as we see rotates being opened up. Different parts of the walls getting reinforced.
Interesting
A lot
drone
of
placement.
angles. There are actually a lot of angles being opened up towards the south side of this map.
Yeah, playing with the quite open extension, playing fully across the top floor.
Be definitely interesting to see how this plays out, because it looks like, yeah, we're probably going to be defending pretty aggressively. But we've got the push, and they will probably see the setup.
Yeah, we see great drone work coming out from the side of the Marlboro men. Or no, sorry, not the Marlboro men.
It's RForceC is on attack right now.
RForceC, yes.
Yeah, no, it's a little bit rougher when it just says blue team and orange team, but you know, we'll get it going.
Yeah, always having the usual glitch of whenever you put in a name, it just stops working.
Yeah, it looks like Dilly is already pretty aggressively pushing in, trying to clear out positions.
Can use the C4 immediately, does some damage to Dilly, but able to get out of there.
Nade coming out.
No,
oh no! Beautiful cross there. Super taking out Skep. Dilly just gets more, just deeper into position here.
Yeah, you just see
Really,
you just see the Blackbeard commanding the round and commanding all the attention from the defenders.
Yep, and now we've got the Dokubi call forcing the defenders back a little bit to play more safely. We see Solus on the flank again. Trying to just be a little bit annoying. I think people are waiting for her now, though. They got flanked last time. They don't really want to let themselves get flanked this time. We'll have to see. Oh, Psycho's actually rotating all the way around.
Yeah, almost gets
Essentially
picked off in that
trying...
window.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, they do know of Psycho's position, but because of the man advantage, now growing even harder, further open, it's 5v2.
Yeah, we lose Solus too. Oh, Dilly is just checking his corners. Knows that Dropout is here. Dropout needs to make some sort of play. The 2v5 is terrible. Gets knocked down, Dilly taking him out. Bappo gets one, but Reaper finishes him off, and it's a pretty clean round for Team R4C.
Gets the wallbang there onto the Thorn. Very clean, very clinical, clear. They did not allow any flanks to occur. I think that was the biggest reason why they lost that first round. So, excuse me.
Yeah, I heard you are a little bit sick right now. It's always a bit rough, but you know what? Thank you for observing today, regardless. And it looks like Marlboro men are going to be trying the games in dorm room one more time.
Yeah, for those of you unaware, it is a 3-site rotation. So if you win 3 sites in a row, you're able to go back to your first site. If you lose all 3 of your sites, then you can choose any site at any time.
Yep. So if you're familiar with Pro League rules, that's essentially what we're playing.
Yes.
Bappo getting a couple goos set up, potentially to try to stall out any more shield plays. We do see Dilly sticking with that Blackbeard. It was very successful last round, so not surprised to see it played again.
Yeah, we're seeing Cougar playing this far off lurk spot near the front door. This is a spot that a lot of teams have to clear and have to fight this staircase if they want to do the south overtake.
A lot of patience there from Solus, just waiting. I think. Yeah, we've got pressure right here on the top of Gold Tower. Walls are also getting opened up towards the dorms.
Yeah, this time we're seeing the opposite take of last time.
Yeah. Looks like they might be rotating a little, or at least Dilly putting some pressure on through that window. Oh, Solus gets droned out. They're gonna know Cougar here is on the flank. Palame continuing to stall out Old Tower, making it absolutely painful to drop into. Oh, the drone is still alive though. Probably smart to back out just a teeny bit.
Yeah, he's always afraid of getting shot in the back here on this rotate.
Yeah, it looks like there's quite a couple angles onto that position.
They do choose to clear the south side after all.
Yep. See the rotate, though we do have a couple players still hanging around. Demo's spotting out Falame. Probably making sure if still playing on that old tower position. And Dropout goes down to Dilly. Again, that Blackbeard being an absolute menace. If Solus trying to make something happen, we get impacts, some smoke actually that lets... Oh, doesn't quite let Cougar escape. Psycho takes 2.
Yeah, once again, this Blackbeard is just completely commanding the rounds. I think we're definitely going to see this Blackbeard ban come out. Dilly's such a great individual player.
Absolute menace. All up to Bap on Falame.
Yeah, they just missed Bappo falling back to this spot. Falame all alone in sight. He is spotted out, does a little bit of damage, but gonna be pinned in this corner. Legion is now targeted as well. 5v1, all by himself, gonna get taken down by the Deimos who was tracking him. And they just had too many people to look at the same time.
Yeah, and I believe that's a flawless round too for Team R4C.
Yes, first flawless of the game.
Alright, I'm betting it's the Blackbeard, like you said.
Yeah.
That's a no-brainer there. Dilly was a menace.
Yeah, he completely commanded both of those 2 rounds that they won, and the round that they lost, I do not believe they picked the Blackbeard, so pretty expected ban. Sazami, Blackbeard, both powerful ops in the hands of these teams.
Alright, and we'll have to see how these teams adjust now with these extra bans. We do technically have a Monty up, but I don't know if Dilly wants to play that since Monty is a much more defensive operator, though Dilly does go for him. Okay. I feel like Monty and Blackbeard's playstyles do tend to differ a bit. Blackbeard, you really want to be getting more aggressive. Monty it's harder to take the gunfights yourself, but he very much enables the team to move around him.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being...
Yeah, Blackbeard and Monty can be played the same, but like you said, typically you see them very different. Much less firing power.
Yeah. You know, it is Dilly after all, so I wouldn't be surprised if Dilly just ends up taking a bunch of aggressive gunfights anyways.
Yeah, Bappo, once again, going to be playing this full upstairs. So they could potentially waste time of the attackers.
Yep, it will be interesting to see. It is going to be just another site. They did successfully hold this last time. Can they do it again?
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Right. And with our round start, all of our operators are locked in. Again, nothing changed that much. I think the gridlock of Psycho is new as well, and then Dilly obviously on the Monty.
Yeah, I think Dilly's going to stay aggressive. It has been working this game, and it has been working for him for several seasons.
Ooh, did we just get a simple old tower drop? Yeah, he's going for it. There is the Melusi out in games. It does shoot a camera. They have a couple angles there open, but you know what? Dilly is unbothered. He's got that shield. He can just walk around and live drone for everybody. Bappo trying to see if he can catch Dilly unawares, but he is ready. And, ooh, Dropout trying to be a little sneaky. There is a drone coming in. If that drone gets shot, Dropout might be able to get a cheeky pick, so long as they don't check this, the back here. Falame taken out.
Looks like Dilly's unaware. Back completely turned to this. Does do a little bit of damage, but unable to get the full pick.
They see a Dropout now.
HP.
They know he's... Ooh, yeah.
Gonna take the fight, gonna lose it. 5v2 now as both players are left on site. Scrambling Cougar gonna try and take an aggressive position. Spots a player, fires off shots. Uses away his position.
Yeah, again, 2v5. Man, Dilly was almost taken out, but you can see that Monty shield. It's just so hard. Thorn getting hunted too.
Yeah, Thorn expecting somebody backside, but all of them are on this unilateral attack.
Yeah. There is an impact left. If Sketch just decides to impact Dilly, I think he'll be able to take him out.
Doe could be playing all by himself, gets taken down.
Yeah.
They are lining up for this Lamai, but
I think
Lamai
Dilly
is
got
down.
that down. Damn.
Spots the head, just misses it. Cougar gonna have to take the 1v5.
It is, though, only a 1v3 at the moment. Might turn into a 1v4 if they do manage to res Reaper. Yeah. So...
And Reaper has one of his trackers left, so it's not going to be great. Able to take
Oh,
down two,
two?
though. Now it is the 1v2. They know the position of the Reaper. 3 kills. About to get his 4th if he finishes off Dilly. Just the 1v1 against Psycho. He knows his position he just saw. Can he get the ace? Spots him, but loses the gunfight.
Oh, that was so close. Oh. Marlboro men almost clawing back a point, but not quite.
Orange team called a timeout in the middle of that clutch, so they know something is going wrong. They need to fix it before the end of this half.
Yeah, as much as Cougar almost brought it back for his team, you still don't want to be throwing any single player into a 1vx situation that bad.
Yeah, and if you have to put your teammate in a 1v5 position every other round, it's going to be a very rough game. And from anecdotal experience, this map is more defender favored. So you want to get that 3-3 half and go into your defense strong.
Yeah, R4C already being 3-1. They have gotten all the rounds they absolutely need. Of course, they're gonna want more, but yeah, if Marlboro men lose any other points, it's gonna look pretty rough for them to be able to recover when the half changes.
Yeah. I believe we will see some trap ups coming out. Denari Capcan.
Capo with the Capcan, yeah. Yeah, it looks like all traps right now.
Yeah, we'll have to see if he's using the SMG or the shotgun.
Defused by attackers.
Didn't see
We
the
have
face
full
roll.
commitment into trap ops, into just stall. They do not want any shields getting by, but Dilly is not running the Monty right now. We actually have Dilly on the Grim.
Yeah, they go for all these trap ups, and it really is to counter how aggressive Dilly is and how much map space Dilly was taking up. Now, if they play more structured, they're able to destroy these traps.
I am seeing Reaper swapping to the Bravo, though. They definitely droned out some of this, where there's a lot of gadgetry that can actually be hacked. You know, if they get any of the Capcan traps that happen to be near site, if there are any near site, we might see some defensive deaths to Capcan traps.
Yeah, it's always interesting.
Yeah,
to
we've
see.
got zombies that can be hacked. We've got, I think Denari's gadget can be hacked. Let me know if I'm
Yes.
incorrect. Yeah. And then, of course, the Capcans.
Yeah, we see it is a lot of traps set up for the north side take.
Yeah.
Less so over on the far side.
Does look like the team.
Just walking into sight. Dokkaebi
Oh
able
my
to pick
God,
out the player
Dokkaebi!
on cam. Sees him walk back in. Able to get 2 picks for free. And sight is
He
Dokkaebi's.
walked in. He doesn't care.
He's turned away.
Absolutely.
Able to get a triple
Who's
kill.
letting Super get away with this? Come on.
Able to get the quad.
Oh my God.
Oh.
He's looking for the ace.
Marlboro
He wants that
men
ace.
falling
Where's
apart.
Dropout? Dropout's taking some fights.
Takes the engagement, takes a little bit of damage.
Oh, the flash is
Gonna
coming
miss the
in.
flash, gets downed,
Oh!
denies him the ace. It's now
Yep.
3v1 against Dropout, and like we said before, this is a nigh unwinnable situation for Dropout.
Yeah.
If you're constantly
Plant is
put in
going
the
down.
1vx.
Dropout knows that there's some players hanging out.
Hey, he knows there's 2 nearby him, but
Near the
plant
hallway.
down makes this very difficult. He has to quickly win these
Yeah.
gunfights. They have him spotted, able to get one run straight into the other
Oh.
player, watching his backside.
Right into Psycho's arms. Yeah, that was a rough round. Super just walking over everybody straight into sight. Not a care in the world. And now, again, attack. Team R4C on a very, very happy half so far. They're gonna want to fight for this last point too, because that'll put them just 2 points away from victory.
Yeah, 5-1
Lots
half
of
is
yeah.
very, very difficult to come back from, especially since I don't think they have as strong of a shield player as Dilly is on their team.
Yeah, we see Dilly right now sticking with the Monty again. You know, as much as Marlboro men adjusted their strat last round, it seems like R4C did the same as well, just letting Super walk straight in. And the Grim at the end to just catch the Aruni off and easily spotted to be finished off by Psycho.
Yeah, they spotted that gap and just were able to take so much room of the site. Able to practically get 3 of them for free. And then the 4th one just happened to turn away and got siege timinged, but...
And now we're gonna be in this cafeteria first floor site. Some shields getting set up here by Falame. It looks like he's gonna be playing Infirmary.
Yeah, Crew are gonna be the only one playing upstairs as of now. If that will be the case long term, I feel like he's going to get cleared out pretty quickly, so... Probably going
Looking
to have
like
to...
a pretty aggressive push here. Well, Monty getting a peek into top of Old Tower. It looked like there were a couple of vertical angles set up as well, so Marlboro men looking to try to defend this top floor as well. Keep those options open.
Yeah, Dropout looking to see if he can spot any of the drones or the shield who broke open the window above him.
Infirmary window open too is kind of rough. Dilly playing aggro. He wants to take some fights. Alright. I think Dropout pretty smartly signed to back out, but that does leave Cougar just a little bit alone. We do have Bappo actually on a bit of a supportive position.
Yeah, Nick taking a lot of damage from that ace.
Oh.
Cougar able to get one, but gets traded back immediately.
Yeah.
Nick
Skep also on
receives
a
just a little bit of a stim, able to barely stay alive.
Damage. Yeah. It is a 4v3 in favor of R4C.
Yeah, Dropout in this position could possibly get several kills on this flank.
Yeah, he needs to be patient though. It does put his teammates in a rough spot if he doesn't take advantage soon. And there we go. That's the pick that Dropout needed. He does have access to a top
control now. It does not spot the player in sight.
Bappo's taken out, and we're still in a 3v2 and a disadvantageous man count for Marlboro men. Alex trying to spot anybody hanging out, but Skep taken out. That sliver of HP not helping him. Super with lots of kills. 10-4 right now.
Able to get the down on the
spotted.
planter. Takes a lot of damage.
Yeah. They do know that Dropout is off-site though, so it's not too bad to pick up Alk and probably try again in another plant spot.
I'm gonna take the aggro fight. I don't know what Nick's doing there.
Oh, Plant is getting stuck though. Super has it down, and now it's gonna be a 1v2 with one of the players just waiting upstairs. It's gonna make incredibly difficult to try to retake. Reaper actually rotating around, gonna drop to Laundry, and oh no, Dropout doesn't see him.
Dropout not able to hear the drop there. Gets picked off from behind, tries to get the flick, but thinks it's upstairs. 5-1 half for the side of RForceC.
Yep. Well, I think we can kind of see why R4C chose Fortress as their map. It looks like they are very comfortable here.
Yeah. While we go through the bands, I can pull up the map bands once again. Map veto, I should say, so you guys can see. Fortress picked by RForceC, and then Border picked as the second map. Hopefully they have more success on that map, and they could have even more success on the second half of this map.
Yep.
We are yet to see.
dual hard breach was actually banned from the attacking side, so it's going to make it harder to get all those walls open with Ace and Thermite both gone, and then Mirror Clash for the defensive side. So no shields allowed for defenders, since of course Clash is our only shield operator at the moment. And Mira, the classic. Everybody just doesn't want to play with her. It's so sad. As someone who mained Mira, I can't play ranked. It's always banned. It's what.
Attackers need to locate
Yeah, but we do see some fun
bombs.
ops come out when the mirror is banned. We have Cav in play.
That
I
is
apologize
true.
for
Dilly on the
costs.
Cav.
Ugh.
I think this will be quite fun here.
Dilly not spotted by that drone
Yeah.
right by him.
Yeah, that is one of the things though with Cav is that if people know that a Cav is in play, there are counter picks you can do. You know, you've always got Doki, you've got Deimos, you've got a lot of people that can hunt Cav down if they need to. But if they don't know Cav's here, it can be quite sneaky.
Yeah, Cav's silent step able to completely counter Jackal, who's not really in meta right now. Do you see Legion also going to choose to do the run out and go upstairs to the top floor? Most likely.
Yeah, wants to play all the way at the top here, take some fights. Oh,
Both spot each other's
almost.
heads, but both miss.
Yeah. We do have a Blackbeard up here by Cougar, but
He has fallen
There-
off now.
yeah.
Choosing to support the Cav instead. Those
Yeah,
doom
if you
mines
shoot all
are
these
doing a lot
drones-
of damage.
Yeah.
Right. What are they hiding?
It looks we're getting some droning done now. Of course, there's a lot of time already wasted from Team RForceC doing a good job just
Did you spot
playing
the
everything.
Cav
Oh, Cav does
eventually?
get spotted. Cougar throwing
Blackbeard
some
gonna
nades,
choose
wants
to
to
get
take
aggro,
this
gets
fight.
the headshot.
Yep. Dilly taken out. It looks like yeah, that was a bit of a messy breach there. That's unfortunate. He had to vault over, but not too bad. Super takes out Skep, so we're back to a 4v4. A lot of grim gadgets coming out. And get lots of intel here for attack.
Able to get the
Ooh,
pick
another
odd
nice-
to Nick sticking around a little too long. They should know
Yeah.
that this player is on case. So if this Legion goes unpunished, that is going to be scary for the attack.
Both Super and Psycho here holding a bit of a crossfire. Psycho backing out. Oh, Super choosing to go super aggressive. Actually, gonna rotate over to Old Tower instead.
Does not get picked off by the Dokkaebi, chooses to play passive instead.
Just causing chaos and wasting more time for Marlboro, man. Bappo does successfully recover the diffuser. Getting a couple Flores drones in, potentially for some intel, potentially to chase defenders out. Oh, Bappo does get downed though.
Oh, pre-fires the head but misses.
Psycho
2v3
doing some
now
good
for
work.
the side
Yeah.
of Marlboro
They're
men.
gonna be able to pick Bappo back up.
Wame 0 and
Man,
5
those-
all by himself on this side. It's gonna take a miracle for this team to win this round right now.
Time is just running out. There's 15 seconds left. What are they gonna do? They have to push something. Yeah, the Flores drone chases him out a little bit, but not too much. Reaper's still here.
Wame with his
Taken
first
out.
pick.
Got some trades.
Unable to get second.
Doesn't matter.
Six.
Team R4C, just unstoppable right now on Fortress. 6-1. Yep, we have map points on the line now. At least for Team R4C, again, it's just incredibly dominant.
Yeah, it's not even that it's super top heavy. Dilly's been doing work. Nick had his round. Reaper's had his round. So we're gonna see them pull out a timeout. Up 6-1. They pull out the timeout. Only need one more
Damn.
round.
Yeah, yeah, a couple comments here. Yeah,
A little bit of trolls coming out from the side of
yeah, both
R4C.
Super and Psycho. Yeah, on double-digit kills right now. Incredibly impactful players for their side. To be fair, Dropout and Cougar trying their best to hold it together for Marlboro men, but it's not quite enough.
Yeah, just been far more team coordination on the side of R4C. Every time that something has gone right for the side of Marlboro men, it has just been individual plays, flanks, individual hero plays, the 1v5 that almost happened.
Yeah, and you can't really base a successful team off of hero plays. You do ideally want that team coordination. Maybe that's what Marlboro men will have to look at in the future. As maybe just scrim a little bit more, maybe just a touch more practice. We'll have to see. But it
Yeah.
could just be that Fortress is also their kryptonite. Who knows? This was at the end of the day R4C's map pick, and we do have one more map, and that'll be Border. And we'll see if Marlboro men are any more comfortable on that.
Yeah, I'm sure with callouts, with the flanks and whatnot that they've been trying to coordinate on the defense, it was much more difficult if they have teammates who do not know the map. I'm sure that with 3 of their players having less than 3 kills combined, it is some combination of both.
Alright, we've got most of R4C hanging around in sight. It's only Super who's hanging out bottom old tower right now, tossing a couple goos. While Cougar's trying to potentially make an entry here into this old tower. They are gonna have some flank watch though.
Yeah, Palame possibly going to get an engagement with this
Ooh, yeah,
Legion.
sneaking in.
Oh, he's turning around.
Shooting that camera. Oh,
Legion takes a lot
Super
of damage.
gets a pick! It's traded out.
They
Alright,
lose
that's
the
one of the
Blackbeard
top
though,
gunners.
that's not great.
Yeah. That's one of the top gunners from both teams taken out. So still gonna be kind of rough. And yeah, the Blackbeard loss is pretty bad. Skep is also really low on HP as well. See some of these zombie barricades doing work. Just
Yeah.
letting Team R4C play a little bit more centered, a little bit more safe. Oh, Bapo
Lame.
taken out.
Palame just seeming a little bit tight and a little bit nervous on this opposite path. Chooses to back out, go
Yep.
with his team.
I do really like this zombie setup though. It clearly got them a pick. There's just so much defenses put into Games Room. Couple fights being taken. Oh, Dropout trying to get some bees in to sight. Get some intel. Oh, can't quite.
Oh, able to
Oh,
spot
what
him.
was that?
Skep able to
That's
get the pick.
insane. I didn't know there was a pixel there. A very nice pick.
Yeah, Skep able to get that pick once he pushed out by the bees.
Ooh, nice down. Psycho is out of the game right now.
Dilly on the flank, able to get Skep now, and brings Case down, able to make it a 3v2.
Psycho rescued.
Flame and Dropout just playing way too passive here. They had the down.
They're just so far away, and we still have the Denari blocking this doorway as well. Dropout taking out Psycho, so back to a 2v2. But with Falame and a sliver of health, it must be rough. Confirming, at least that no one's behind that zombie at the moment.
Yeah, with both of them on such low HP,
Falame
they can't
even
really swing
enter.
into sight.
Yeah.
Dilly killed by his pet, or not by his pest, killed by the trap.
Yep.
And it is 7-1 GG's for the side of RForceC. We will see you guys going over to Border. Hello and welcome back to Border. Let me turn off that music for you guys. My name is Chipper. We are going to be playing on Border for our second map. I'm here with Marlboro again.
Yep. Nothing's changed, at least on our part. We get a new map. It is RForceC versus Marlboro. This is at least Marlboro men's map pick. So potentially they'll be more comfortable on this than Fortress. They did suffer a pretty rough loss, 1-7 in favor of R4C. And now we get right into Border with Marlboro men attacking first.
Yeah, we're probably going to see pretty similar bands come out to last time. It was pretty dominant what was working
All the
for
shield
both
bands.
teams.
That's what I'm expecting. Though actually, maybe not from R4C side. I don't think they're that worried about the shields from Marlboro. Yeah, we see Capitao band instead.
Yeah, we'll probably see the Mira and Clash is what I was referring to.
Yeah. Good point.
Pretty default bands so far.
Man, defensive bands are so boring. It's just Mira, Clash, and a zombie every single time, guys.
Yeah. Sometimes you'll see a fun pick like a Pulse.
That's definitely interesting. Alright,
Cause,
but yeah, the BB, Capitao.
Yeah, because I would say that those three are probably making up 95% of the bands, but you can't see something interesting come out, especially on Border.
Yeah, I mean, it's Border. Shields are annoying on Border. The map is so tiny. But I feel like it's definitely one of these maps that does favor the attacker, so that's probably why we see... Though I think it was R4C that got to choose defensive side, right? They probably want to defend first.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah. Yeah, it is definitely Border's a map where sometimes the person with the side pick will actually choose to attack first. But not this time. Alright.
Yeah. It's always pretty well distributed.
Reloading.
I forget. Is Quid a big BB fan? That we see Quid looks kind of upset.
I think everybody's a bit of a BB fan and a BB hater all in the same breath.
I mean, that's fair enough. Yeah, Blackbeard is just really good.
Yeah, Blackbeard is very good. I like that they are gonna make the changes that they are coming to the future of Siege.
Yeah, I believe there were some shield changes coming up, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Oh, an aggressive run out potentially from Dilly. Looks like he's just waiting for someone to walk into his crosshairs.
Psycho also running out.
Yeah. Very aggressive start here.
Does spot the bandit, unable to get the pick. Dilly gonna choose to not run outside. Looks like it's largely going to be an east/break room take.
Yeah, pretty standard take. You know, usually you have your two options, right? You either try to take CC and break and potentially break open that armory wall.
He takes a lot of
We get our first
damage
pick.
and is picked off by the
Yeah.
Azami. Or Rooney, not Azami. I don't know why I always get those two names mixed up.
The names are just so similar. I don't blame you. I get them mixed up all the time too. We do have a quick entry into security, so
A minute off the board, they do lose that player, but they do a lot of damage to the Aruni, who is gonna potentially get aggressive spots. The good luck.
yeah, got a bit of a pixel here into break. Doesn't quite get the shot that he wants. Oh, never mind. There it goes. Probably not the
Spots the
target.
head. Able to get the head, a triple for the Aruni. The Ash gets off the angle, does a little bit of damage through the wall.
Super, literally on 1 HP. Looking for a fourth.
Ash just gonna run into sight.
Yeah, probably for the best, you know. We know Super is way back exploring there.
Dilly does
Best to just
take
walk into sight.
his teammate's ace, but
It
I
is-
feel like they want the round win more than anything.
Yeah, it is a 1v4. Nick is taken out. Psycho rotates around. Super's still on that sliver of health. It's looking to be tough. Oh. Aruni, I think, spotted out there. And Cooper, no time to reload. He has to try to make some more plays.
Super
it's not
with
going to
the
work out.
4K.
Super. Yeah. Gets that 4K. No ace, but, you know, they closed out the round.
Yeah. I don't know if we're quite seeing the tilt creep in yet for the side of Marlboro men, but we're definitely seeing a little bit less structure. And we're seeing them getting picked off one by one.
Alright, the next site is going to be Vents and Workshop. Probably just going to be the classic rotation for Border. I think it's pretty even whether teams like Vent Workshop more or the Teller's bathroom site. And then nobody plays the final and fourth site.
I was actually just playing a ranked game before this, and a team decided to, after losing the top floor, go immediately to that site, and I was so confused.
There's no way.
And yet they won it.
That's crazy. I mean, okay, to be fair, sometimes doing the unexpected thing can work if you just have never played in the site for a long time. Sometimes you lose that edge, right? But that's still crazy.
Yeah, they choose to ban out the ram there and made it very difficult to get any vert control. But we're not going to see the ram ban. We're going to see ram actually coming out for the attacking side.
Yep, again, ram, incredibly powerful whenever you're trying to take any of these basement sites, since there's soft floors almost everywhere in Border.
Yeah, all outside cams shot. The Vigil going to choose to run out on no intel. Does not get a pick.
Yep, doesn't get picked off either though.
But Super able to get his 5th kill with no deaths.
That's Hardbreach dead too. That's gonna be pretty rough for Marlboro men. See the run out? And unfortunately a little bit too slow to react to it. Oh, never mind. Super downed outside. He's tucked in the
able to
corner.
get his foot. Gonna choose to just run away, which I would say is smart, as his teammate looks like going to be a little bit aggressive on that angle.
He's actually making his way back.
They are baiting out the revive. Psycho almost takes the bait.
Yeah, I think if they would have been a little bit slower, they may have gone away with
Psycho
it.
put down to 1 HP, barely escapes his life.
Yeah. Man, our team RForceC actually getting away with their lives so much in these games. So many of them are always on slivers of health.
Yeah, we're seeing this team RForceC just constantly re-aggress on the positions.
Yeah. But again, Border a very aggressive map. The aggression usually does pay off. We're trying to
Does
enter
not spot
quickly.
the player walking in, put down to 1 HP, but still able to fall off. They just are not getting these picks right now.
RForceC just escaping barely with their lives, except for Dilly, and finally Nick taken out as well. So it's all up to Psycho and Reaper. This round looking a little bit more in favor of Marlboro men.
Yeah, we're seeing them all upstairs currently. There's a possibility of a flank, but in the 2v4, I do not think they're too worried about
It'd
it.
be risky, Psycho is looking to potentially set up an off angle though. Oh! They have a little bit of wall art there.
Yeah, an interesting bulletproof placement.
Oh, impact here to the window. No one quite there to be caught off guard. They will know Psycho's off site, and Reaper gets taken out. Should be a pretty free drop in plant now.
But Case is
Psycho
killed!
takes out Bappo.
Why is the Case saying that?
Oh, why is Case there? Psycho, I mean, please don't give him ones. You're giving Psycho ones, guys. Is Psycho gonna pull off the 1v4?
He should be shot in the back soon, but okay. Finally, Flamme
There we go.
I was like, Flamme should have had this kill 3 seconds ago. Hello?
That was unnecessarily stressful. What the hell? Alright. Well, Marlboro men do pick up a round win here. We are even 1-1 on border.
Yeah, once again, we are not seeing the teamwork on the side of Marlboro men compared to R4C. It is nowhere near equivalent.
But surprisingly, you know, they managed to pull off that win without Ace, their hard breacher. To be fair, out of all sites, I feel like the Vents Workshop site is probably the one you can get away with most without having a hard breacher.
Yeah.
But you know, that was just, I feel like that was a bit lucky. You really don't want Ace to be your first death in any round you're playing.
Yeah, unless that you see a massive gap where you can get 3 or 4 picks for that death, you really should not be having the Ace first death.
Alright, but we are getting Teller's bathroom. It looks like probably a pretty aggressive top floor hold considering they're choosing to open up the top hatch.
It looks like they're playing this whole top floor.
Yeah. Typically, if you see this hatch opened up, you're gonna see a lot of defenders sitting off-site playing the top floor angles. I don't think a single defender is actually on site right now. There's a lot of angles outside. Everyone's wanting to hop out and take fights, actually. Reaper on that really annoying angle, standing on top of the shelves. Ooh,
Takes a little
bit
bit
of
of
a fight
damage.
going
Super
down.
is taken down.
Yeah, finally, Super shut down. Reaper still choosing to play here in Archives. Staying aggressive. Getting a couple last-minute reinforcements set up, just so the Fenrir can play a touch more safe.
It is just Dilly on site right now, but with the hatch being open, it is very difficult to just rush site.
Oh, aggressive push here into Armory. They're going to be trying to clear out Archive now. Drones coming in. The Fenrirs are activated. Gonna have to be shut down. Have a little bit of flank cover. Oh no! We're not looking at break. I wasn't aware that Psycho would just be hanging out this far off site.
Yeah, currently we're seeing Bappo only one really having any engagement with that Valkyrie.
Yep. It is a 2v4 though. Again, Marlboro men getting that man advantage. Psycho moving right below into the workshop right now. Potentially looking for a C4 maybe if they've got intel.
Yeah,
Psycho
he's
and Dylan trying
standing
to
on
move
that
the
hard
team.
floor. He should be able to hit this C4.
Oh, yeah, they have
but
the
he
intel.
misses!
And
Does no
oh,
damage.
That was so close.
Yeah, I got off drone at the
He should've-
perfect
yeah.
time.
Yeah, that was incredible timing. Dilly with a really nice shot though onto the hatch. Trying to prevent anyone from dropping while Psycho sits right here by the blue desk.
Dilly just prepping for the hatch drop.
Yeah, wants to make sure to smoke that out, so we're not going to get a defender to plant there for free. Alright, Psycho, it has been droned out, so they do know where he is. I think there's a couple people trying to hunt him out, and he does get picked off by Palame.
Able to do a little bit of damage, not the full pick.
Yeah, Dilly trying to rotate back up, and ooh, he gets a beautiful shot. Both players are in sight now, though. Palame looking to get that plant down. While Quid is trying to hold off.
Palame does stay alive, just barely.
Yep. Smoke misses, and Quid gets the final pick.
Yeah, that round, much more coordination and teamwork than in the previous rounds. Pretty good attack.
Yeah, very aggressive takes. They managed to get rid of, you know, probably punishing that aggression a little bit more. Looks like Marlboro men are a lot more ready now for RForceC's antics.
Yeah, and we're seeing that the kills are much more evenly distributed on the side of Marlboro men than before. They only had 3 kills on 3 of their players up through the first, I want to say, 5 or 6 rounds. Now in their bottom 3 players, they have a combined 5 kills already through the first 3 rounds.
All right.
Wow,
But with that,
picked. Castle, the greatest op ever.
Yep. Ooh, if we've got a castle though, are we gonna get any aggressive setups in security, do you think? Security and break? Because castle is great for those.
Yeah, that's typically what he is utilized for. We'll have to see how passive they're going to choose to play him.
Honestly, look, this is Team R4C we're talking about. It looks like castle straight into break.
Yeah, without the Azami, it is going to be more difficult to play this position, but Castle is a great op for playing semi-aggressive compared to
Yeah.
the Azami position.
This type of setup though might be a little bit weak to a hard archive take though. If you rush archive, the defenders might be a little bit far away. I do see the glass pick out by Cougar, so I am trying to, you know, it's kind of reading like an archive take to me. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I don't know why the Nomads spawned all by themselves on West.
Yeah, Bappo's a little bit far. We see Castle's potentially looking for some runouts here. I think they have the intel on that. Or at least they just expect that aggression naturally from Team R4C. Getting some nice early cams taken out.
Yeah, Bappo spawns West, but doesn't really do anything with it.
Yeah, might just be to guarantee that someone's out there to take out all the cams. But I feel like the Nomad definitely would do better being with this sort of plant attempt.
Yeah, we see the smokes coming out. We have the Warden on the side of...
Yeah. Dilly is gonna see wherever, oh, they have all of the intel. Oh, the C4!
Oh.
Wait, it doesn't hit?
The second
Okay.
C4 does come out and hit it.
Yeah, that was a sliver from getting planted though, too. Man, that was so close.
Yeah, once again, the Thatcher having great utility, but just not enough supporting around him. Case down 5v3. It's gonna take a lot of teamwork to come back
Yeah.
in this round.
That was a good attempt on archive, but unfortunately, Team R4C was that much more prepared for it.
Cougar potentially gonna get in a fight with Psycho.
knows
Spots
that?
Psycho,
Oh.
but loses the fight.
Yeah,
Psycho
Psycho was more ready
put a
for
few more
that
bullets
than
into him.
Cougar. And the 2v5. And never mind the 1v5. Falame left all alone.
Dilly with a pixel.
Ooh. Very aggressive and, you know, play that just pays off. They get the flawless. That was a clean shutdown, and we are 2-2. But of course, R4C have only won their top floor defenses so far. Will they be able to win one of the first floor sites?
Yeah, I mean, we saw a lot of coordination on both teams there, but we just saw the outplay. The multiple C4s was perfectly countering the Thatcher. They had the Velt Cam, but multiple C4s is typically going to overpower the Thatcher as long as they're thrown with the perfect amount of spacing.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as possible.
We'll have to see if they can win this basement, or if this, we can see if they can win this bathroom site. As last time it was in the 2v4 where there was some heroics attempted, but ultimately a win for the side of Team Falame.
Yeah,
That's not their name. Marlboro Man.
Marlboro men, yeah. Yeah,
It's
they
Team
push
Falame
actually
on Discord,
really...
which is why I keep saying that.
Oh, really? Okay, good to know.
It says Team Falame versus R4C is the event name.
I see, I see. Alright, but we are getting into this round now. Site has been set up, but we still have a decent amount of aggressive plays too, but I was actually waiting in break room for people. We've got Super hanging out in detention. It looks like there's a touch of aggression, but a little bit less of it Team RForceC are playing a touch safer now and not gonna get caught out this time. At least not as easily.
Yeah, we see once again they have a pretty similar setup, except this time they do have another player playing on the first floor rather than having everyone else
Super
upstairs.
holding this customs position. As Skep makes his way into security, they do manage to secure that position at least. But Super's in a position actually to get up these stairs and cause some trouble. I believe Alk is also holding some angles potentially. Lots of people here.
Yeah, this is a full-on 5v5, basically.
Yeah. Quid has made it inside, is trying to take some fights. Cougar, though, with the first pick against Super.
Yeah, Super tried to walk up those metal stairs. Cougar able to pick off the second as well. Nick on 0 kills here. Reaper also on 0 kills here. Needed to get there first if they want to support their team, but they fall.
Yeah, Reaper
falls back
deciding to back off. Honestly, for the best, they're in a 2v5 right now. Dilly holding that shotgun, trying to catch someone off guard. He does have a lot of that floor soft, so he should be able to see anyone approaching there early.
Yeah, they know where Dilly is. They have close sightlines on Reaper as well.
Yeah.
Dilly able to get one with the FMG-11. I believe that was up metal staircase. Spot the player just above him, but doesn't see him.
Yeah. Oh, neither of them seeing each other. Oh, a bit of a gunfight going down on the bathroom hatch. Reaper taking a lot of damage, but not taken out yet. Spots the Grim, managed to take him off. Now it's a
Case is down, and they have
3v2.
a Valcam watching this upstairs.
Oh, Dilly
2v2
getting
now.
another. Smoke's coming in, trying to stall out anyone pushing into sight.
They have 3 smoke canisters for the last 30 seconds. Dilly able to put it from a 5v2 to a 1v2. Balame
Absolute
smoked out with only
insanity.
20 seconds left. Has to go for kills.
He doesn't have too much intel. Dilly's about to throw in another smoke babe. Gets
He
that
has
one
to
away
go
free, and there's
through
just
the
no
smoke.
time.
Yeah.
He needs to make
What
some sort of
happened?
play.
Get
And
shot.
His feet are spotted. Those footholds in bathroom paying dividends.
5v2
RForce
to 0v2.
Marlboro men absolutely slaughtered. They're just kept running into those 1v1s, let themselves get cut off. No trades whatsoever.
Yeah, no team play there. We saw that it was all individual effort from Cougar to get the 3 picks upstairs. I believe the 3rd pick was not him, but he enabled it. And then they just kind of fell apart one by one. 1 picked off from metal stairs, 2 picked off from vert.
Yeah.
And
Guys, when you're in a 5v2, look for the trades. Don't make any hero plays. Like, just pick a buddy, stick with them, and get them traded out. You know, if one of you dies, make sure the other gets the pick.
let me pull this up. Discord. Why are you hating me? There we go.
Alright, but we are going to Benson Workshop next.
Nope. Okay. There we go now.
No one getting cheeky and playing security site. We're not going to be seeing that. Or not security, sorry, but the site right below it, man, it's such a weird site. I don't even remember the names of that site anymore.
I just call it Boopers.
Yeah. That funny site over there.
I think it's called Detention something?
Detention's not where the bomb is, though. Detention is like one of the side rooms.
Oh.
Is the issue.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's storage, and I literally called out that room before. I don't remember what it is anymore. Oh well, it's fine. We've got the next round going. We're not playing there anyways. It doesn't matter. Ooh, really nice pixel there, but not gonna pay off. No one is
inspection
pushing from that top
customs,
area.
yeah.
There we go. There we go. Yep.
Yeah, Dilly carrying a lot of the kills on his back, 9 and 2.
Yeah. Gets sprayed a little bit, but you know, not too
Castle
much health
on
off
not
Reba.
spotted could
What
get
a
a free
ratty
pick
spot.
here.
This might enable even a duo if he doesn't get droned out. He's just patiently waiting. I don't know if anyone's seen him.
Yeah, Nick has to be careful here not to die to this. If he gives up the space, Super could get free kills. Psycho able to get a kill onto the player entering in.
That's the Boshi. Super takes out Bappo, and that's Quinn is also down. He's looking. Skep is also getting shot out by Super.
Able to get the pick and takes the 5 of the second and gets in a flawless round over just like that.
How did they let him get away with that, guys? You didn't drone security? What is this? Oof.
Yeah,
That is rough.
the Vigil getting the pick on the detention player, entering detention. Then they didn't drone the castle. The castle's able to get 3 free picks. I don't even remember where
Yep.
the last kill was from, but it was just one after one after one. Nobody was playing together. Nobody there for the trade.
Yeah, the next band's coming out. I'm expecting 2 shield operators banned out immediately by Marlboro men, and we got the Mira standard. And who knows if we're getting maybe a clash ban here again.
We could see
We'll have
that.
to see.
Zombie, okay.
A zombie. All right, fair enough. But we are now in a 4-2 situation where Marlboro men are going to have to defend. And man, it's just RForceC has been on fire today. We'll have to see if this swap in positions is going to change anything here.
Yeah, I mean, all of their wins have come in the first 3 rounds of both maps.
Locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
We need to see them show some life later in the game if they want to at least get 1 point tonight. They do have an idea of what they're going to do for the setup, but Bappo 0-6 is going to need to enable his team a little bit more through something. If you're getting no kills, you definitely do not want to die every round. And if you're dying every round, you want to be getting some kills. But yeah, I believe 2 or 3 flawless rounds in total for the side of RForceC today. And you see Bappo immediately putting down some Banshees outside. Pretty default
Yeah,
position
we
to be
have-
placing those.
Yeah, pretty nice and extended here. Having lots of angles to keep an eye on the enemy team.
Yeah, they're almost playing a little too extended. I think there's a little bit of a gap in the defense right now.
We'll have to see if R4C do manage to spot and exploit it, but I think Quid's in a good spot to stop this attack. It does look like it's going to be an Archives-focused push.
Yeah, CC is completely given up at this point.
There's a bit of intel here. They know that people are hanging out,
Does
and he's
not see the player
prone!
prone. Does take a lot of
Oh.
damage.
Yeah. Quid has to back up and reload. Billy is ready for this fight now, but it's Quid that comes out on top.
Yeah, Quid takes no damage there as well. Gonna be supported by this Kaid. But they have no real utility to deal with this player. Gonna choose to just
Ooh.
run.
Yeah, I think he got hit a little bit by that flame there. And gets away with the reinforce too, that's crazy. Skep's taken out. Got hits by a nomad. He missed his shots.
He
Oh,
whiffs
no.
and then gets punished.
Yeah.
Unfortunate for the side of Marlboro men.
Yeah, clutch nomad right there.
All players left on site. Wasted a little bit of time, so we do have only 1:15, but did lose the man advantage. Beppo probably gonna get an engagement here pretty soon.
Yeah, there's some really nice long angles into security. We have Lion potentially pushing through that way. Ooh, takes a bit of damage.
Yeah, Bappo choosing to run away.
picks.
Palame able to get the free pick by staying in sight, able to also fall back as well.
Yeah,
Able to
he's
just
just
play in this
ratting in the
rat
corner.
spot. Bappo able to get the pick onto the player in CC finally.
Attackers have recovered
Dokubi all by herself downstairs. Psycho alone with Case.
Yeah, he's probably gonna have to try to wait for Super to make their way up. Psycho is trying to keep
this is
an
gonna be
eye.
near unwinnable.
They should know
One
that
does
Super's
drop
watching
behind
from the
him.
stairs now.
Gets shot in the back.
Oh, nice pick. Now it's all to Psycho, takes a bit of
Both
fire
of them
damage.
lined up, but he does not get the pick in time. They lined up. That was scary for a second there. Could have been a 1v1.
Probably a touch of panic there with that fire, but it works out.
They do finally get a win. Not in the first 3 rounds. For the person in chat asking about the age limit, somebody probably already answered this, but there is no age limit to sign up for being a sub in the league. You just have to declare your age on the sign up form.
Yep, this season right now is ongoing, so there are only sub positions open. And, you know, if anything changes in the future, subs do have a chance to get on the main roster if we do lose any of our main players.
attackers need to locate and defuse as
Yeah,
many
depending
bombs
on your
as
rank and depending on how active you are, you can be subbed in.
Yep.
We do move into this second defense. We need to see this team win a downstairs defense because it did take. Oh, apparently Cougar does not spot the drone right in front of him.
Oh, okay. The drone just gets away scot-free. Okay.
Interesting there. Yeah, we have 3 players playing downstairs. Flame setting up downstairs. Cougar playing over in customs.
10 seconds to go.
Yep, and we should get the round rolling
That
in
drone is
a
still
second.
just sitting there. That is incredible to me that Cougar
Yeah.
did not spot that.
Attackers need to locate a bomb.
It gets actually moved just a tiny bit into the detention hallway.
Yeah, we do still have 3 players on the first floor, but 2 of them swapped around the castle, went upstairs. Little mine came downstairs.
Yeah, it looks like there's a bit more of a preference for a horizontal extension, though still pressure on the top floor. We are getting an aggressive, I think, push towards this archive office side.
And they don't spot the drone
Yeah.
right next to them. He should be able to hear it.
Cougar-
Yeah, he does hear it.
Yeah. He knows it's somewhere. Not using his ability, I guess, to try to spot it out. Oh, he's waiting. Oh, get a little bit of arm damage there onto the Nomad. Both Quid and Cougar hang out aggressively, but Dilly taking out Cougar. That is Solus gone. And Quid is all alone now upstairs. Gonna have to try his best to hold this down.
Yeah, Quid gonna have to do his best to waste time. Both hatches are open. If he so chooses,
Yeah,
he can shoot the back of this.
Is he gonna be able to sneak in? Oh. Uh-oh. He gets flashed! I think he got away with his life, though. They do spot him
He gets
and...
killed by Quid, who was blinded!
Wow. Super getting Bappo in the meantime, but Quid holding this top floor super aggressively. Still alive. He knows there's... Super was spotted on main and Skep taking him out. It's a 3-3 now.
Yeah, Quid all by himself
Quid
gets
spots the
taken
gridlock.
down. Dilly with 11 kills. Gonna have to
Yeah.
help his teammate in this clutch. Quid
Absolute monster.
able to
knows
get
people
the
are-
pick through the wall.
Look at that wall
Dilly
bang.
left
That's
all
so
by
nice.
himself.
How many are these kills all Quids, by the way? Is he going for an ace?
That's a good
One left.
question.
No, I think there was no. Super was picked off earlier, so he has 3. I'm pretty sure. Oh, we get a drop, and Dilly gets picked off by Spalame.
Flame just choosing to play passive. Able to get the pick.
All right.
It is
And
all tied
we-
up now.
Yeah. All right. It looks like the defense right now working out better for both teams.
We're seeing mostly the same ops come out for a vents defense.
Yeah, nothing super wild at the moment. We got. I'm assuming Quid is probably going to take the castle upstairs. That's the standard defensive position. Because with Vent's Workshop, you really want to be keeping hold of Armory. Otherwise, otherwise attack basically gets the entire the vertical onto Vents and can plant there for basically free.
Yeah.
Nice thorn and barbed wire combo right there on main door.
Yeah, we see both a mix of a horizontal and a vert extension. I am interested to see where he ends up placing all of his castle barricades. Chooses to put one on Africa, one
on the
inside
door. Oh,
archives. Oh,
alright.
and one inside the window archives. Okay.
Alright, so it looks like potentially going to try to hold a bit more of archives as well. We do get that reinforcement right on the archive wall, so that there's going to be no long angle from the window.
Yeah, Falmy takes a little bit of damage there. We only have the 3 players or we only have the 2 players playing upstairs. Cougar hiding.
Who is hiding there? Vigil just hanging out under a desk. Having a
is gonna
time.
choose to rotate around, go upstairs, east stairs.
Yep.
Cougar chooses to run out there, gets spotted.
Alright, armory wall is getting opened up. The castle barricade as well. We know the push is going to be here. Cougar looking for some picks, getting aggressive with his boss G.
Here's the player, get on cams.
He knows that there's
Ooh,
people
could be a
here.
possible free pick, does not quite spot him.
Yep, stays. Oh, the next one's rolling in as well.
Oh, just misses
He looks
the player.
away! Just as people are getting lined up. Man, everyone's crossing his line of sight right now. Cougar is just sitting there. Flash is coming in, and wow, how is RForceC getting away without getting picked off?
Well, how has nobody died yet? As I say that, Psycho takes down a player. Cougar also pushed away.
Taken out.
This Sledge behind him.
Does he know?
He doesn't know.
Sledge
takes damage.
What?
Sledge takes damage from the smoke, but does not.
How does
Okay.
Cougar escape that supposed crossfire? Okay, he gets dillied though. I guess Sledge is punished for not seeing him.
Yeah.
Right.
All up to really Psycho and Super who have the kills on this team.
Yeah.
Cougar and
Armory is
Flamy.
acquired. There's intel on Vigil being up top again.
Chooses to swing the door and is able to pick off Super. Now down to just
Super...
Psycho, Reaper, and Nick.
That was diffuser drop just outside main door too. We're gonna see Psycho probably trying to recover that. Yeah, he knows that there's a player there. He misses the diffuser. He does get it now. We have Nick covering the stairs, and a plant is gonna be attempted here on this hard wall.
Psycho immediately gonna plant. Bappo able to get a kill. Psycho goes off of the plant and is killed by the site player. All up to Reaper.
Ooh.
Cougar with the boss G able to get the pick. And what started off as a pretty rough looking round ends up being a win for the side of Marlboro.
And right now, this does put Marlboro men at point advantage. We still have more rounds to go, but it does look like Border is a more comfortable map for them so far. We still, it's still going to be a fight. It's a lot closer here between RForceC and Marlboro men.
Yeah, 3 rounds in a row.
Yeah. 3 rounds on Border in a row on defense is kind of wild.
Yeah, both teams having that 3-round stretch on their defensive half.
Yeah.
We'll have to see if the bottom half of Dilly's team. Why can I not think of it?
Dilly's team, R4C.
R4C, yes. We need to see
Yeah,
Reaper
yeah.
and Nick for R4C pick up their slack.
Yeah.
They have not had kills in the last few rounds, I believe. I think Reaper had one.
Defenders, protect your bombs.
Yeah, they've definitely been a little bit quiet right now, but we'll have to see if they managed to adjust their strats a bit. You know, they've been able to see now probably all of Marlboro Men's kind of rough strats and what they've been doing. We'll have to see if they can adjust to everything that's been going on.
Yeah, I would like to see not only adaptation from the side of R4C, but also some new ops brought in the mix, because I feel like that some of their op selection has improvement that they can.
Well, you mentioned new ops. We see Dilly on the shields.
Yeah, we just
I don't think
need
he's
the shield
played
being
shields
brought
on
back.
attack yet, so we're getting some changes. And there's no one that can easily deal with the shield other than Falame's flames, depending on where they're placed.
Yeah, also the elements can
That's true, that's true.
kick back the shield.
Reloading.
You see Dilly gonna go to the east side of things.
Yeah, this looks like it's gonna be the archives plant, the standard go-to, but they do know that we've got a very fun little flame going on there. It gets popped right away. Bulletproof
There is no
spotted.
warden, so even though this time
That's
wasting
true.
will occur, there is no
And we've
real
got
easy way
Ying.
to stop the plan.
We've got Ying, we've got Capital. This is gonna be a full fast plan. Once this fire is all cleared out, I think they're gonna go for it.
Yeah, Dilly able to lock in now.
Oh,
Napo taken down.
yeah, that is goodbye to Malusi.
Yeah, Malusi swinging the Africa window. Dilly
Looks
gonna
like
choose to
Dilly.
get aggro against this Ella. This could be a death sentence for Dilly.
Yeah, he does spot Quid there. Quid gets a pick though. Knocks. Nice trade though. Dilly
Yeah.
knocking Quid over and getting the pick.
Yeah, seemingly abandoning this fast plant. They do have all the utility for it still. They still
Yeah.
have a flame. They still have 2 smoke canisters in back pocket. They still have
Essentially
four,
trying to
four
make
smokes
sure-
in back pocket.
To give themselves that extra breathing room to make sure that no one's gonna flank them. You know, clear out a couple more players. Psycho potentially waiting to stop any gadgetry.
In chooses to
Yeah,
raise
here
the
they go.
base.
Here's the plant attempt. Oh, Super actually picked off in this attempt. What, plant going
No
down?
C4 is
Are they gonna be
remaining
able
in the
to-
back pocket.
Yeah.
No C4 is brought
Dilly-
in the entire round. Dilly taken
Dilly
down
gets shot!
just before.
Wow.
All up to
Plant
Reaper and
shut
Psycho
down.
now.
Last second. Yeah, with no C4s required. Great. Okay.
Yeah, no C4 is brought did have me raising the eyebrow at first, but
Yeah.
able with this bulletproof camera to just completely enable the play. And
we're back
Cougar, what are you
into-
doing? You had the man advantage.
Yeah, it's a two. You had the man advantage. You don't need to peek this anymore. Let them walk into their deaths. They can't shoot that bulletproof anyways.
Yeah, Reaper just gonna
Alright.
plant. They do have the cam on this. Psycho, last one alive, plant down, just has to go for kills. Player directly to his right, not gonna spot him, and gets taken down. First point on the board on the season for the side of Marlboro Men. And we could see a 3-3 split here when it looked like it was just all in favor of R4C when they were up 4-2. They have won 4 defenses in a row now.
Are they gonna get their 5th? Going to bathroom tellers. Marlboro Men looking much, much more comfortable here on border. And I guess, you know, defender-sided border. That's what I'm seeing right now. Okay, I didn't think it. You know, usually it's attacker-sided, but I guess I was wrong.
Yeah, 4-2 half and a 4-0 half. Only 2 rounds won by the attack so far.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by
But yeah.
Yeah, and we're not seeing
I
anybody
believe-
on the side of Marlboro men having that lackluster game. Bappo has not died every round. Bappo has some kills on the board. We're seeing it pretty well distributed across the side of Marlboro
Yeah,
men.
everyone's playing. To be fair, honestly, almost everyone on both teams have been playing very good. Reaper and Nick having a bit of a quiet game from the side of R4C, and Bappo the quietest player from Marlboro Man.
Yeah, we see 5 assists on Bappo. It's the most in the lobby.
Yeah, yeah. So clearly getting that damage in, helping his teammates still.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. He played, I think, the smoke one round, but
Yeah, and hey, sometimes getting that chip damage is critical to just making sure that your team at the end of the day can take out the enemy team by maybe just 1 or 2 less bullets. I don't like Palame just constantly running across that break door. I would be scared.
yeah, Palame is just playing fast and loose right now, just running
Yeah.
by all of these windows and doors.
But, he's not punished for it, so okay.
Yeah, still just able to run around freely across the map. Quid, the only player upstairs now, as I say that,
Nope, I
Cougar
think we
walks up the
got-
staircase.
I feel like this hallway is also just a scary place to be sometimes, because a lot of people will just spray through the wall if they get into break. Oh,
Ooh,
he
Cougar
knows
almost
people are
takes
there.
off the head.
Yeah, gets a nice, I think, ping. And Quid
Cougar
trying to get
does fall
aggressive as
off.
well.
So it is just
All
now
the
Quid.
calls, lots of intel, but yeah, Quid is in a tight spot, just all alone now upstairs. He might have to give it up, or he might take some fights.
Yeah, he's wasted
I know he
a minute
wants to.
15. We're gonna have to
I know he
see-
wants to, but man, this is dangerous.
Yeah, Quid is the hottest player on his team. If anyone has the right on their team, it is probably Quid.
Yeah.
They're
But yeah,
all
I don't
just
think-
kind of circling around
Has
him a
anyone gotten
little
into sight
slow.
yet? Attackers, where are you? Okay, no. We've got security control. We've got security and break control.
Yeah, Dilly trying to figure out if office is clear. He seems
Yeah.
to know it is. Reaper watching the cross.
I think people are aware where Quid is,
We're
but
able to get the pick
Quid-
still anyways.
it doesn't matter. Nick goes down anyways.
Sled's gonna take the fight, but I think he's gonna be able to fall
Okay.
off. Cougar loses the fight on the main staircase. But they
Yeah.
wasted 2 minutes for one body. A TK comes
Super
out.
no!
Super
Not the
no.
TK. Oof.
Cougar with the claim.
I gotta claim that, before anyone else does. Alright.
Psycho
It's
just
Mantis
runs by this
advantage.
player.
Oh, nice flash onto Quid. I don't know if he actually knew it was there. Bappo picking up Super, and Reaper taking out Quid. Finally, Quid left all alone. It's all up to Psycho and Reaper.
Psycho just barely missing the shots there. Reaper gonna
Yep.
choose to EMP that
It's
camera. They
Reaper.
only have 15 seconds, and it's just the player with case remaining 10 seconds. He has to drop. He has to go. Gonna choose to
5
just
seconds.
plant.
Plant going down. Are they gonna be able to stop this? Do they know where he is?
They do not know he's
Wait,
planting.
are they not aware?
He had no bullets in his gun!
What is this?
Able to get one pick, but it is finally finished off by Palame.
Oh my gosh.
Palame gonna secure the 3 points for his team. GG's.
Alright.
Come out.
Marlboro man, get the round. That was a little bit messy at the end there, but congrats to them. They take it as a 7-4. That was a perfect defensive cycle for them. Wow.
Yeah, 5 straight defenses won in that second map. And
yeah,
we will
both-
see if we can get interviews for the teams going.
Yeah, both teams getting the full 3 points on their map picks here.
Let's see if we can get anyone in for...
Just give us a moment.
Okay. I thought I asked in TBI.
Oh,
I thought I asked in
oh.
the other TBI for a second there.
All right, let's get these interviews rolling.
Okay, Austin for R4C. And then we'll see if we can get one for Salami's team, Quid or Cougar. Let's see. Quid is typing. Quid can do it. All right. Austin was the first volunteered.
So we'll grab Austin.
Yeah, if you have the perms.
I have no access to drag anyone, so you're gonna have to do all that work.
Okay, let's move over to the app session.
All right. Do we have everyone we need? Hopefully.
Oops, I can drag if he joins Gen, but I can't drag from his team chat.
All right. Go yell at everyone to get set up so we can get going.
Come on. Dropout saying he held back Marlboro men. I don't think so. I think
Nah.
that he had a bit of a slow map, but it was definitely a good game. No matter what.
So long as you're trying your best, you've done as much as you could have.
Let's see if I can get Austin. This is why I need to be a mod. This should be my speech for why I deserve to be a mod, so I can actually do this.
So you can actually see things.
I can't drag anybody.
No.
I can't even see their voice chat, so I can't drag even if I wanted to. But
All right. You message them to move?
yeah, I messaged both of them. Neither one of them.
Okay.
have,
Hopefully
so
they'll
we'll give
react to it.
We'll give it another 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah. And if no one moves, then I guess we'll have to call it.
Yeah, but I mean, a pretty dominant map one. We saw 7 straight rounds. After that very first round won by the side.
Yeah, R4C
Marlboro men.
unstoppable on Fortress.
Yeah, very dangerous map, I think, to take a team to, or to allow a team to take you to.
Yeah. And then Marlboro men, it was a bit more even there. They won 7-4. But they definitely were on track to at least take a couple more of those attack rounds. They unfortunately just let Dilly go to town on them.
Yeah, I think Dilly with the shield is just one of those things that is a unstoppable force.
All right.
Oh well, we
Hopefully...
have Quid in League General. I can't drag him. There is Quid. All right.
Welcome, Quid.
Thanks. How you guys doing?
Oh, it was
Yeah,
a good cast. Good cast.
Yeah.
All
yeah,
right,
watched a little bit of the first map.
The first map was definitely something, but you weren't there for that. So let's talk about Border.
Mm-hmm.
Quid, it looked like Tack went decently. There was a little bit of a rough spot where you guys lost, I think, a 5v2. But then,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, that was that was honestly a bad call on my part. I thought that we could drop the bathroom hatch
Fair enough. It
and
was
get the
slightly
plant
too well
down.
defended.
Yeah, well, I mean, I just didn't know the guy was in bathroom with him.
Fair.
Yeah, if it was a little more coordinated, I definitely think that drop of the hatch would have worked better. But you guys ended up still pulling through. You guys lost 4 attacks in a row. I apologize. On your first half. What do you guys think turned things around for you guys to be like, okay, we're going to this new half, and we can win this game?
Honestly, just vibes. Like Border's just such a uh an aggressive map, and it fits the playstyle really well of a couple of us. So we were just able to kind of just run around. The vibes were good the whole time.
Yeah,
So
I
there
think
was
it was the very last round on defense. I forget who was playing Mozzie, but he was just running all around map. Even though windows were being opened around him, he was just like, "I'm just so confident that I can win these fights."
I mean, yeah, you got to have that confidence on Border because you're gonna have a gunfight. I mean, windows are prevalent on that map. You open a window, you know, you can see almost half the map.
Yeah, it looked
Yep.
like there was
So
a lot of confidence just oozing out of you guys when you guys got on that defensive half. You guys just started winning fights, and all of you guys had kills. Especially in that second half, all of you guys were between like 6 to 10 kills. Um, and so you guys were pretty evenly distributed on your guys' kills. You guys feel like that you guys are, um, as a team, just working really well together so far. Week 1 done.
yeah, yeah. I mean, that is honestly the first time all of us have ever actually played together. But yeah, I mean, the team feels great. We just got to get a little more coordinated on the attacks, and then I feel like we're good.
All right. Any closing remarks or closing questions?
You know, thanks for watching, guys. Glad y'all could support. You know, support us beating Dilly for one, because I play with 3 of those guys quite a bit. Kind of, kind of dog shit, you know.
Damn.
I come in, I haven't played the game in 4 days, and look at that.
All right.
All right, guys.
All right.
Yeah, thank you, Quid.
Appreciate the interview. We will go get Austin in here so we can have Austin interview. Hello, Austin.
Hello.
All right. So you guys started off map 1. You guys won 7 rounds in a row. You guys had the
Oh, yeah.
confidence rolling. You guys feel like it was just a map thing, or they were just not coordinated, or what?
Oh, we knew we were gonna lose map 2.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, all right. Well, you guys started off pretty hot on map 2. You guys won 4 defenses in a row in that first half. Going into the second half, what were you guys communicating, and what were you guys thinking that ended up leading to the result that happened?
You know, I was watching stuff on my phone and they weren't killing anyone. So I should
Yeah.
have been doing that.
Yeah, you went into the second half, I believe, with 10-ish kills, I think. And then all of your guys started to drop off on the amount of kills you guys were getting. It was nearly a flawless round, I want to say. The first or second attack you guys ended up losing. Do you guys feel like that your team chemistry was pretty good, though, for game day 1?
Oh yeah. Great team chemistry. Reapers, me and him have a thing later, private. But the other guys, I like them too. Good guys. Glad Nick isn't French. Don't like that one.
Got it. So,
Alright.
any closing questions, Marble or Marbury?
I honestly, I'm just curious about Fortress. Like, is that just a map that your entire team likes? Since you guys were just so dominant on it.
I don't really remember.
Fair enough. 'Cause I'm just curious, since Fortress feels like a bit of an interesting pick, or at least something that most teams wouldn't immediately want to be fighting on off the bat.
Daly told me he likes really like orange maps.
Fair enough.
So
All
that's
right.
why we played Fortress. It's his favorite color.
All right. Well, you've heard it here now, folks. It's orange maps for Team R4C.
All right. Well, I appreciate you coming up for the interview for your team.
They made me.
Yeah, I figured that was the case. um, hope you have a good rest of your day. Do you have any closing thoughts you would like to say, or you just want to get out of here?
I just want to go drink, man.
All right, we'll let you get out of here. It has been game 3 of week 1 TBI season 4. This has been Chipper and Mari Berry. I apologize for constantly mispronouncing your name.
No worries.
But that will be all for us. Enjoy Siege. Enjoy the new season coming out in the next X amount of time. And enjoy TBI League Season 4.
Bye, everyone.